Guys, my name is Nonima Tikela. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Guys, let's talk about the people that are always asking, why is this judge not going? Why are they not recusing him? Guys, let's look at all the details when it comes to that. How is that going to look for you? You need to understand what will happen. If the judge steps down, the case changes forever, guys. Okay? The case changes forever. Okay? Yes. There is one move that can make a trial more than any witness, more than any confession. The judge steps down. And in this case of Senzo Meyiwa, that possibility changes everything. Let's break it down clearly. Recusal means a judge removes themselves from a case because of bias or perceived bias. And here is the key. It doesn't require proof of actual bias, only this, a reasonable fear that the trial may not be fair. That's all it needs, né? So if the accused apply to recuse him, or he feels like, I've stepped into some line, or I've crossed some boundaries, I think I'm not being fair, blah, or something like that, and then he recuses himself. That's all it needs. Now, what triggers a recusal? Let's start there. In law, a recusal can be triggered by controversial statements, conduct suggesting partiality, prior involvement or conflict, loss of public confidence. 1, 2, 3, we have it. Controversial statements, Judge Rata has done all of that. Conduct suggesting partiality, Judge Rata is there. Loss of public confidence, yes, we as South Africans are there. But prior involvement or conflict, I am not sure when it comes to that. We can only speculate. In this trial, the debate is not just legal, it's about perception. Because once the public starts asking, is this still fair? The pressure builds. Now, if the defense challenges the judge, here is what happens. Here, what would happen step by step. 1, the defense files a recusal application sent by the accused. 2, they argue there is a reasonable apprehension of bias. 3, the judge responds either refuses to step down or agrees and recuse himself. If he refuses, then it escalates fast. The issue goes to a higher court, proceedings may pause, the trial gets delayed, and now the judge himself becomes a legal issue. Those are the things that could happen in this situation. Right? Now, look at this. It says if the judge may refuse to step down. When Judge Rata has those elements, if you look at him, angayenza loo nto leyo, guys. Angayenza, but at the same time, Judge Rata, if he is asked to recuse himself, angayenza naleyo into. It can happen. He can refuse if he wants, just for the sake of refusing, not because whatever, he has an argument or a bone to pick. No, just for the sake of frustrating the accused, he can do that and then find them guilty on top of it. He's that man. He does not even forgive. If you want to see how unforgiving he is, he still goes on and talk about him, Mngomezulu. Do you remember? Because Mngomezulu said he is impartial. He enters the arena. He's colluding with the state. He's still chesting out to Mngomezulu. It's been over a year since he died, but Judge Rata is still chesting out that situation. So if there is such a thing, this man can actually say, I'm not going down. I'm not going to do it. I'm not why should I recuse myself? That's something that he can do. Also, he can recuse himself because, well, the behavior says it speaks volumes. It's of someone who's trying to say, remove me from the situation. I don't want to be part of it anymore, etc., etc. I don't know if you guys have noticed that. Yeah, Bom? Now, imagine him being discussed. Also, he can also recuse himself because he will hate being part of being discussed in high courts. Let's say they take him to appeal for not for refusing to recuse himself. He will hate that also. Or he would say, take me to appeal because he believes that he will win. Do you see how tricky that whole situation is? And that time, time passes by and Judge Rata is playing hardball. Do you understand? Now, If he recuses himself, now this is where things go nuclear. If Judge Ratamu Kgwatleng steps down, a new judge is appointed. A new judge is appointed, and then the big question, do we continue or start over? Reality check, in complex criminal trials like this, the new judge usually cannot rely on transcripts alone, which means that the trial may have to start de novo. Exactly what happened 3 years ago. July 2023, we had to start de novo from the beginning. What does starting over mean? Let's be clear about the consequences. Witnesses must testify again. Cross-examination restarts. Evidence is reintroduced. And here is the danger. Witnesses may change versions, Kesan. Memory fades. Contradictions increase. The case can become weaker and completely different. Do you understand? Do you understand now? So those are the risks of recusing a judge that we may have. Now, the appeal time bomb now that is sitting there. Even if the judge says the issue doesn't disappear, if there is a conviction, the defense will raise this on appeal, arguing the trial was not fair due to judicial conduct. And if an appeal court agrees the conviction can be overturned, the entire case goes back, yes, lost. Do you understand now the problems that this case is facing, guys? It's facing a lot of problems. There's a lot that goes in and out of this case. So here is the truth nobody can ignore. The case is no longer just about who did it. It's about whether the process itself can survive scrutiny, because once a judge becomes part of the controversy, the foundation of the trial starts to crack. And when it comes to the Senzo Meyiwa case, everything about not just the foundation is not solid. It's built on sandy soil, and look at this picture. This it's a storm. It's a storm. We are in Cape Town, stormy weather. We are living in a shack, and the soil of Cape Town is a sandy soil. We are there by Monwabisi Beach, and once that storm hits heavy, do you know what happens in those houses? They become wet, and then the water comes in. The people end up living in water. And then when that happens, the house falls apart from ground up. So that's what is happening when it comes to the entire situation of the Senzo Meyiwa case. And that is what will happen if we continue to say, hey, he must be recused. Hey, why don't the accused apply for him to be gone? I hate him. There's a lot of things that he has done and said in that courtroom that left us shocked, stunned, and all the above English words. There's a lot that that man has done. Questionable things that he has done in that courtroom. But it looks like the defense and their clients are saying, you are going to finish this nonsense. You started this. Finish it. Whether you find them guilty or not, we don't care. Finish it. Go to the finish line. Be done with it. We will meet you at the end of the tunnel. At the end of, they are like, let's go up Mount Kilimanjaro together with you. We are all going there. Everyone is willing to die on their way to Mount Everest, son. That's what's happening. Everyone is like, we are going up Mount Everest. Nobody cares. No one is recusing. No one is going to ask for a recusal, but we will put things on record and you will do right by Lady Justice. That's what I see happening here. And Lady Justice is there sitting, forcing Judge Rata to do right. That is what I like about Lady Justice. And once Lady Justice is questioned and put into question, especially, guys, do you remember when Unandipa tried everything in the book using Lady Justice, and the law was like, hang on, ma'am, hang on. Speaking of Unandipa, I must do a video about her and her mother's passing, yes? Yeah, we must do a video about that also. There's a lot of other things that we'll do videos on. Maybe the second week while we wait for the return of the 13th. Yeah, maybe the second week. It's gonna be Easter weekend, so guys, Easter weekend, we'll just have to relax. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I don't know if I will have videos for Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I don't know. We'll see. But I just wanted to hear from you. After me explaining this situation of recusing or stepping down of Judge Rata, do you see the danger that we are in? Like, it's been 3 years, guys. They must just get done. And then after that, sorry, whatever, if he finds them guilty, which I believe he will not, but if he does, I'm not the judge. If he does, they will go on appeal. Yes, it may take longer, but God will prevail. Time will come. Time will tell what's going to happen with anything here. Okay? So it is what it is, guys. What are your thoughts when it comes to all of this? Let's talk in the comment section. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.